Welcome back to Dakota's Revenge. This is not the book.
Alright, first place already.
Dakota's won the short
90 degrees this way.
Wait.
Yeah, this map is Swervestar
territory.
Do you want to make real sharp turns real quick? Swervestar's got you covered. Because even when you do perfect turns on like other vehicles...
Am I supposed to try to avoid those spinning fans at all?
But like, who cares?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, can you guys... I have a
won't.
question for you guys.
Yes.
Is competition, like, fun for you? Like, in what ways is competition, like, actually something that you enjoy?
So, like, competition in a lot of ways I find enjoyable until it gets to the point when winning isn't fun anymore. And it's kind of like the reason why I don't do professional curling anymore is because I got to a level where losing sucked, but winning also sucked.
It says professional as
Because
if he was paid.
Professional as in I actually got paid for a couple of years. The problem is, like, when you're losing, like, obviously it's just bad because you're trying to win and this is competitive, so the stakes are kind of high. But winning sucks because you're constantly worried about screwing up and, like, losing your lead and then having to, like, crawl back from a disadvantage. And so no matter what is going on, the only thing that's happening is just a constant state of stress.
Oh, I see.
And so that's one of the reasons I stopped professional curling, because also, like, the people you start playing with when you're doing, like, something super professionally is just a bunch of people who are not there to have a good time.
Yeah,
and
that's
so
fair.
It very quickly becomes an issue of, like, well, these people are just grumpy 900% of the time, and their grumpiness kind of, like, infects the entire game experience now.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
What about you, Coda?
I enjoy competition generally. Yeah, I guess it does not become fun after a while. However, okay, so I was really good at Halo.
Yeah.
Like, I was incredibly good at Halo. Halo 3 specifically. I was good at all the other Halos. They're pretty relative. But it got to the point where it would be me versus, like, I would have LAN parties. And people would come over.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm listening, babe.
Yeah, my friends would come over and we'd play LAN Halo party, and I was kind of like the nerdy one of the group. The nerdiest.
I love that you have to explain that.
And
like, so it wasn't
hosting
just a suit.
hosting the Halo LAN party, I was a bit of a nerd.
Yeah. But the rest of my friends weren't necessarily. And I found that I was just destroying them a lot of the time. Like, I played an assault game, so that you have to hold a bomb, you can't shoot a gun, and you have to kind of reverse capture the flag and enter the opposing team's base, which they're defending. And they have, like, a bit of a head
So
start
it was just you
just
versus
me
them?
versus them.
Work.
And there was like 7 to 6 of them. And I won. Because I just beat them to death with the ball. Even though they
had, like, guns and
lasers and rockets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the one with the skull?
Yes.
And you're walking around with the skull? Yeah.
Okay.
So... And then people stopped coming to my LAN parties as often. And so I found that, like...
There's no
like
profit
that.
in being good. Because being good just meant people stopped playing with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I kind of had similar experiences, like, playing Smash growing up. But although I had, like, one of the advantages is that I had, like, my brother and my cousin were both, like, very into gaming and would, like, really often play with me. So I always had, like, people who were relatively, like, good because they played a lot. And so we never really got to a point where it was, like, that bad. But it made it hard to, like, to go outside the family to, like, if you do want to, like, play with friends, like, yeah, but I just want to warn you ahead of time, I'm really, really good at this game. You're like, oh, sure, and then you 1v3 them in Smash and they get mad when you win. And it's kind of like, it kind of sucks that just the competitive aspect, there's a lot of people who just, no one likes losing. And so you get into situations where it's just like, yep, win or lose, everyone's going to have a bad time. And that's why competitive video games can be a little frustrating. I stopped playing Dota for a long time.
Well, do you guys want to hear what I think, or do you?
Yes.
Go for it.
Okay. I enjoy competition when it's still ultimately to have fun, and no one takes it too seriously.
Yeah.
One of the reasons, so I used to play in Magic the Gathering tournaments. But in those ones, the disgusting men actually, like, look at you, and you have to look at them and stuff. Like, it's a little bit harder to, like, hide from the assholes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, you can't...
For the bad ones, and, like, there were so many times where I won or something, and people would really overreact. Like, I get that it sucks that you didn't win. I don't like losing either. But, like, I remember once I was playing this game against a guy, and it was a really close game. Like, honestly, it really could have gone either way. And we were in the last round, and I ended up, like, winning.
Yeah.
And he slammed his fists on the table. Like, both of his fists. He, like, slammed them on the table, and he said, "Darn it!" And I was like, holy crap, like... Why are you doing that? You know what I mean? Like, if we're here to have
if you're
fun
here to,
and, like, interact and, like, play, you know, Magic.
Sorry. No, it's fine. Keep going.
Sorry. Okay. Hey, I finished 2. Booyah! I'm so good at this game.
Yes!
Oh, I'm so good at this game. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't like when competition turns into, like, a thing where... What?
Just a 30 millisecond difference between me and
If you're directly behind someone, you will
go a little bit faster.
You go a little bit faster, so I was, like, directly behind you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But
yeah, keep going, Selena.
So, like, I don't like when competition becomes this, like, thing where, you know, I suddenly get concerned if I win, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, some dude is gonna throw a temper tantrum.
Yeah, and so, oh boy, I did it bad. I was not watching the screen. But
What about you, Sarah? Because you do a lot of, like, sports, and sports, I think, are competitive.
Oh, absolutely.
Mostly by design.
Yes.
Like, but that's, like, literally
kind of the
best.
point, but at the same time, yeah, it's like playing for fun. I actually used to play quite competitive baseball growing up, but the whole point of playing anything like that is supposed to be for fun. So if you're... I actually have things and I don't know what to do now, sorry. Anyways, and I did stop playing baseball and switch to rugby because I had just like a real couple of bad seasons with coaches who were very negative and unpleasant and players who were not nice, and I just wasn't enjoying it. And then I switched to rugby, and it was just like such a more positive environment, and I just absolutely can't say enough good things about most of the people I've played rugby with. Yeah, so I don't know, competition, I like competition. It's what drives you to, I think, a lot of times work harder and try to do better.
Yeah.
But it just gives you a goal and like a purpose behind what you're doing a lot of the time.
Yeah.
That I struggle to get otherwise. Like, I don't like working out at the gym very much. I typically have to play sports because it gives me a reason to go out. I need to be there. And also, like, for teams, too, that, like, also helps. But yeah, it has to be close. It's not fun to get your butt kicked. It's not fun to completely kick people's butts.
Yeah.
Like, competition has to be close, and everybody needs to be sportsmanlike and actually have a good attitude.
That's a good phrase, like the sportsmanlike, where you're just, you know.
And I don't want to brag too much, but I actually have won the most sportsmanlike player on my rugby team award 4 years out of the 4 or 5 times out of the 9 years that I've played on this team. So.
What is that like?
It's a very important quality to me in anything, is like being a sportsman-like player.
And what does that like mean to you? Slash to the people who gave you those awards.
Honestly, it's just nice because it's just like how my parents raised me, is like no matter what, you be a sportsman-like player. So it's something that I've always valued a lot, and it was like really nice to see that. Good, I am embodying that value that's important to me, and yeah. Other people see and appreciate it. Oh, what's happening?
Okay, so this is slightly different. This is top down.
This is top down. So you're gonna see here. Hold on. We can watch it.
Who keeps pressing B?
Me.
No, don't. We're just okay. Fine. We'll watch the video. Next time on Last Play, we'll come back to the top down mode. We'll continue talking about how to do a sport, And afterwards, we'll all know how to do this.
How to play sports.
How to do a sport.
This is how to do a sport. You sit on your couch with your friends. Actually,
or enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah. You sit on the friends with your enemies.
The French with your enemies.
Yeah. And then you,
That's what the Axes did.
That's what sports are.